5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, YouTube, and welcome to another Kingdom Hearts 2 stream. I don't even know what episode we're on, so I've lost count at this point. I'll just go back and edit it later. But whatever episode we're on, welcome. It is apparently Christmas time. I mean, Christmas in June. I've heard of Christmas in July, but you know, let's just throw more Christmas in more months. We come back to this world to finish it. To beat Oogie Boogie, because apparently we just die every single time. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I believe that we can do it this time.
Nice view from up here.
I don't know how we keep it.
That's right, away you go.
It's not too hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right, away you go.
Bunch of
I'll swat you flat. That's right, away you go. That's right, away you go.
Yeah.
That's right, away you go.
I'll just let him go.
Yeah.
Because of you, throughout. What else
You like the boogie dip? I bring out. That's right, away you go. That's right, away you go. You like the boogie dip? I picked out.
Attack her when you get that's a strategy.
You like the boogie dip? I picked out for you. I'll swat you flat.
Perfect.
That's right, away you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll swat you flat. That's right, away you go. Let's break things up. Oh, baby. Now you just try dodging this. That's right, away you go.
Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? Is it stream? These things are just making attack rockets. Ooh, nice landing. Perfect.
Now you just try dodging this. That's right, away you go.
Get lightning.
Right, away you go.
Fist.
You just try dodging this.
Oh, stop moving. And it moved all the way over. Oh no, it's where I needed it.
Now you just try dodging this.
What did I need?
Right, away you go.
Get away. Just be patient. Just be patient.
Right, away you go. Oh, baby. Try dodging this. That's right, away you go. I'll swap
We gotta do that to
That's right, away you go.
you. Oh, he's so close to dying. Because me, this game is easier than the first game. Oh no, definitely the first game's a lot easier. You can just basically mash the X button. When they introduced like the whole triangle feature and all that, it made it a little bit newer controls. And then I know when the third one comes out, they add the whole like aiming feature and more kind of. If you're used to like more shoot 'em up kind of games, and that type of style too, to where you mix different controls that help make it easier. You can still ultimately always just press X and win, especially if you're on beginner mode. I'm playing just the level above beginner right now. I haven't done a proud or a critical playthrough yet.
All right, Christmas is safe again.
But yeah, no, definitely the first game is a lot easier than the second game. But I love the second game a lot more. Well, okay.
Perfect.
Second
I'd better
game,
get down to business.
gameplay-wise, all the story, all that I love more. But the first game has that whole nostalgia vibe, so I still consider that
You
my
ought to stick
all-time
to
favorite
Halloween and spooky stuff.
game. It's
It's done.
Wonderful. Why, I love it.
Perfect timing.
Thank you, Sally.
Jack, do you really have to do this?
Yes, he does.
But I make a splendid Santa Claus.
Listen here, Jack
Says so.
Skellington.
He's got to do
You
it.
saved me in Christmas as well, and for that I'm very grateful. But please promise you won't cause any more trouble. And about that suit, don't even think about taking over from me again.
Oh no, it is after the first
I just thought you could use a little help this year, Mr. Claus.
Okay, so-
You must be
okay, I was trying to
exhausted from
remember
all
the
the
title-
preparations.
timeline of all
And
this.
I wouldn't mind a second chance to get this Christmas thing
Extra
right.
hands seem to make it easier. There's as more
Yes,
ways to
being Santa
counterattack.
Claus
Yeah.
can be tiring.
Ah.
But let me tell you something,
There,
Jack.
yeah, it
Seeing
seems
the
it's a little bit
happy
more
faces
tricky
of
to try to
little
get the
children
combos
when
just
they
right
discover
in
the
this
presents
game.
I've brought
With,
them
like I said, with the
makes
added
it all
buttons and everything, and
worthwhile.
especially with abilities now, more so in
Here.
key. I know they had it in the first game, but this one's like more prone to the abilities
And you,
and
Jack,
the effects you
you
can
love to
have.
make them
So
gasp
it makes it just you have
shiver
to
with fright.
learn it a
What
little
if someone tried to
bit
take
more
all
than you
that
did the
away
first
from you?
game. But I like the extra challenge; it makes it fun.
We both have
And we
very
can go wrong
important
with
jobs
two
to do,
keyblades,
Jack.
which is
Mine
great.
is to take care of Christmas, and yours is to take care of Halloween. So we each have to do the very best we can. After all, you're the face of Halloween, Mr. Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King, the Knight of Nightmare.
Also, I always say this all the time, but feel free to ask anything. I'm
And even though
completely
you're
open.
fascinated
I'm
with
always
Christmas,
honest. I don't
Jack,
know what you ask.
Halloween
I
is
literally
your
answer
true
anything.
specialty. Don't you see? Children rely on both of us to do our jobs. Halloween needs your attention, and I know Christmas needs mine. Urgently.
You're right. I am the master of terror. And if Halloween has become too routine, all I have to do is think of something new that'll really make them
Next comes
scream.
to
Jack! Oh, Jack!
Yeah, this game, like I said, it's definitely better story-wise, a lot more.
I've been looking for you everywhere.
Like I said, just there's
We
overall a
must
lot
go over
better
the
to
plans
this
for
game
next
than the first
Halloween.
one.
I can't do a thing without your approval.
So
It's one of those
true.
rare where the sequel, I could argue, is better than the first game. But like I
Good
said,
luck,
nostalgia
Jack
vibes really
Skellington.
put the first one with me because when I bought the first, well, my brother bought the first one. I saw the cover. I'm like, this is a very girly game. I'm like, you
Yes,
know,
and I've got lots
I
of
mean, I like
names to
Disney
check
movies,
and
of course, but
preparations to
when you see like a Disney type game, you think it more little kids. You're thinking it's
Jack, this is
just
no
more
time
for a
for
younger
joking.
audience.
What's this?
Stuff like
Perhaps a
that,
bit
and I thought
too
it was more
festive
for
for
girls
our
with the
Halloween
cover and
movie.
everything. I didn't look at the back cover, just by the general cover of Kingdom Hearts 1. I thought it was girl game, wasn't gonna like it. Watched my brother play through at least a good couple of the world. I want to say he was right before Monstro before he kind of stopped. And I went and played it that day, completed the game in one day, and loved it, and still to this day considered it my all-time favorite game. But like I said, in episode 1 of everything, Kingdom Hearts 1, I only did that playthrough. If it wasn't for my brother, I probably would have never gotten this game, so big shout out to him. I know he's playing Kingdom Hearts 3 critical mode right
We better
now.
get going.
Before you do, Sora, I believe there's a friend of yours who, if I recall correctly, was the one who told you there's no such thing as Santa Claus.
Oh, yeah. He did say that.
Be sure to give him my very best wishes.
I will, but... Do you know where I can find Riku?
No,
Riku doesn't believe in Santa.
but don't give up.
So sad.
Remember, if you believe in Riku, you will find him. just as you found me.
Right.
Wow, inspirational speech from Santa Claus. Didn't see that one coming. Actually, I did, but you know, whatever. Ooh, we got some magnet element. Okay. We'll probably never use it, but you know. Now we open this path. And now Atlantica's got its whole thing. And then we gotta go to freaking Hollow Bastion because the story says so before we can go to my favorite world. Can I beat Hollow Bastion in about 40 minutes? We'll find out. There's so much story in this part. Let me go ahead and press pause here so I can read what you said. I like the other RPG sequels, Final Fantasy, there. At least explain why Sora lost his powers in both Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3. They also seem to me, yeah. They try their best to explain of the whole. Okay, how do I explain this correctly? Kingdom Hearts is a very, very complicated story. I have finally figured it out. Now I'm still putting some pieces together, mind you, but I have a good, I would say, at very least 85+% of the story down. They added some new DLC that I'm trying to figure out how it fits in. There's still some bits I'm trying to piece all together, but to an extent I understand the whole story of everything in Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, no, they do a pretty good job of explaining how things kind of happen, and if you skipped games, say, for whatever reason, when you came to Kingdom Hearts 2, you didn't play Birth by Sleep or Chain of Memories, the middle games that weren't the console, like the true PlayStation games, they at least kind of give you cutscenes to let you know, like, hey, this is kind of what's been going on since maybe you last played Kingdom Hearts, you know? So, because I bought 1, got Kingdom Hearts 2, and then it wasn't until, I want to say, I know it was before Dream Drop Distance, but it was whatever game was right, I think Recoded came out, that I was like, okay, what are all these other Kingdom Hearts entities? Why are we getting all these weird ones on weird consoles? Do they matter? Do they not matter? Are they just whatever? I did play Chain of Memories for a bit, played through the first 2 worlds, and I just couldn't move on. I just couldn't do the whole card thing. It wasn't my style at the time. I just didn't know. But yeah, I realized that all those games had amazing stories and great play, and I was like, okay, I definitely need to get into all those. So I never have played them, but I know the whole stories into all of them. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts does a pretty
Looks like there's
okay
more Heartless
job of
now.
explaining itself. But I'll say it now, I've never played any of the Final Fantasies or anything, but definitely need to.
Let's go check in with everyone.
I think
people
they're
play
at
them.
Merlin's.
I think they're at Merlin's because that's the only place they'll attack. Like for the 4th time. I think Merlin's is this way, isn't it? It's back to town. Am I just going in circles? Yep, sure am. Should probably synthesize, but oh my god, Cloud! Speaking of Final Fantasy,
Cloud!
I like original Cloud more though than this Cloud.
What you doing?
I'll get him. This time, we settle it. Me and the one who embodies all the darkness in me.
I thought you looked kinda different, Cloud.
Yeah, he got a whole wardrobe
do,
change. He's aged like
it's his
50
fault.
years. You know.
Whose?
I still like.
Sephiroth.
I like Kingdom Hearts 1.
Tell me
Cloud.
if you see him.
That is literally my favorite Cloud.
Okay,
right
what's
now.
he look like?
Silver
Like
hair.
Smash Brothers
Carries
Cloud
a
and
long
this
sword.
Cloud. He's okay.
Sure.
He's cool.
Well,
but he's. I
we
don't know,
seen you,
that
Cloud.
original Cloud. It just looked really nice.
Be careful. He messes with your head.
It's also cutting off
Makes you think
the
darkness is the only way.
chat a little bit.
Is something
PS4,
wrong?
Which I don't like. Let me go ahead and pull it up on my phone so that way I can read the comments. I just don't like that the PS4 is cutting them off.
It's nothing. I don't want you involved.
No, I can read what you're saying.
You mean you don't want me there when you go away again?
I
They
just...
also seem to make Sora
Listen,
weaker.
even if I go far away, I'll come back.
Do you
to make
mean it?
Sora stronger. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
See,
Especially early game.
you don't look so
That's like
sure.
a good way to secretly grind is those beginning
Well,
levels because they're so
okay,
weak
I
that they give you a lot of
understand.
experience
Go,
because they're
get things
expecting you
settled.
to have to use that grinding.
No matter how far away you are, once you find your light, I'm sure it will lead you back here again. Right?
I suppose.
So I'll stay here. And I'll cheer for you. Okay, Cloud?
Okay.
Yuna is a summoner and white mage.
Wonder if
Loses
he'll
her
be
summonings
okay.
during the story. We find out
He'll be
next
fine.
series. Doesn't explain why she has white magic.
I'm sure there's some light in him somewhere.
Yeah, I heard about that. Like the whole
You're
Final
right.
Fantasy doesn't do well of like, hey, this is why this happened, just so you know. But no, it's more like, so we're just gonna take this away, not explain it, and hopefully you understand. So thanks, bye, and they just throw it across the room like it, never happened in the first place. Yuna is a summoner and white mage. He was in a stone. Oh yeah, that's right. Read that. Final Fantasy X2. Yeah. What am I doing? Wait. I need to go do story stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Mega. Yes, Mega Man does that so much. There's a lot of games where they just don't explain why certain things happen.
Yeah.
Why people lose their abilities, memories, and certain things.
Yeah.
Some do try to keep it as mystery, and then they'll bring a later game that's like a filler thing, but it's like... I feel like they could do it better than that. Hey, fellas, you're just in time. Why do I sound like Goofy? I don't know. Got some good news for you. Got yourselves over to Leon's. What kind of news? Wait, oh, girl. Sorry, girl. We found the computer Ansem was using. Oh god, Donald. Okay. Ow, boss! I can't do Donald. Right. Mention something. Just give us a tiny detail of like, just so you guys know, this is why we did this. And hopefully you're cool with it. But no, they're just like, yeah, they'll support the game anyway. They'll play it. They don't need the story. Like I said, a lot of games that do that, and it's weird. They don't describe a certain thing happening, or they ignore like a whole plot point or significant things. There's a lot there that way, and I don't know if it's just like they run out of time, whatever. Anyway, dialogue. Yep, why am I sounding like Goofy? Okay, different voice. Yep. Should be able to get all kinds of info on the Heartless in their organization. And maybe something on the Dark Realm, too. It looks like that's where Riku and Kairi are. That's basically Donald. Why am I reading dialogue? It doesn't matter. Alright, so we gotta get to the computer room. Yep. Save, because saving is our friend. I really doubt I'm going to be able to beat all this and get to my favorite world before everything. It's a computer room. I'm probably going to go the wrong way, but I don't care. I probably should be grinding, but again, I just don't care. Oh, treasure chest. Is it worth it? Probably not. Oh, cutscene.
Excuse me, are you with the Restoration Committee?
Yes, Ghost Girl.
What's Leon's gang up to?
They've got stuff to do over by the castle postern.
Scoop!
Huh?
Let's report.
Our leader, of course.
Yeah, you know.
Don't mind her. I assure you, we come in peace.
You're kidding.
Problem? Okay, fine. You do the talking.
so sorry about this.
They're so adorable, but yet you don't get much about them. Straight away, I'm just trying to get to my story points here. Thank you very much. Excuse me, pardon me. I don't need the skateboard, I'm a fast runner. Excuse me, big guy. Will they regret not grinding? Probably will regret not grinding. Let's be honest. Okay, stop attacking me in question mark, I think there's a save point up here. To heal. Leon! Oh, Leon's voice. Over here. Oh, that's a girl. God dang it. No! I just gave a girl a manly voice. Oh well, who cares? Blah blah blah. The king is there. The king was here. No, Riku is nowhere to be found. Sorry. Cutscene. Save point so I can heal. Want it? Not really. Just ooh, an AP boost again. I probably have a bunch of those that I haven't used. But I'm trying to move forward. A lot of cutscenes. Refresh the screen to make sure everything was running okay. Please be part of me. Just trying to get rid of maze. Thank you very much. I mean, it's a sort of maze, but it's really a maze. It's kind of Emerald stone. This way. Where to go? Didn't do too bad. Cutscene.
Ansem.
Gorge, I guess this must be his room.
Master King!
It's kind of messy.
Hello?
Hey, you!
Hello? Random girl. Yay.
I'm looking for somebody. Have any of you seen a guy with spiky hair?
Yes. I think she's talking about Cloud. But you do have spiky
Spikier. I'll just take a look around.
Knock, knock.
Sorry to bother you.
No problem.
No bother, man.
Sorry, the place is such a wreck. It kind of was this way when we got here. Bye.
So you made it.
Leon!
You came out of nowhere. Leon more like Scar because he's got a giant scar on his face. That was stupid. blah. Shh, no talking. She just didn't knock in the right spot. How does it? It's some computer room. Thank you. Letting me in. More cutscenes. There's a lot of cutscenes in this part.
This is it.
I am trying my
Where's
best.
Kairi? Where's Riku?
Oh no, isn't there a whole nother world? Oh no. Oh no, I'm remembering something.
Easy. You want to break it?
I saw them.
Oh, sorry. Guess I got a little carried away.
Wow!
Huh?
Wow! Get off of there!
Ha ha ha!
Attention current user. This is a warning. Further misuse of this terminal will result in immediate defensive action.
Who's there?
I am the Master Control Program. I oversee this system.
Where are you?
Donald!
I'm sorry!
Come on, Donald.
Decision gate reached. You are now under arrest.
Arrest?
I feel like we're being detained.
Run!
Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Kind of what it reminds me of. Paranoid, which sounds like a video game. It kinda is, but it's not. Game, the surprising game.
Go on, show him who's boss.
Who is the king of fighters? I've never heard of that. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Who are you?
I am Commander Sark.
A heartless commander?
Observe.
Okay, you're the boss. I get it.
Yeah, I honestly never heard of King of Fighters. That might be something I have to check out. I've got so many things to check out. It's not even funny.
Man, what kind of world is this anyway?
It's a world inside of a
You're
world
inside a
inside of a
mainframe
world.
computer system.
A what system?
A computer system for processing data. This system is a copy of one created by a corporation called Encom. The original program was destroyed,
It's tied in with
but this copy was acquired by another user.
Fatal Fury.
The new user
Metal
updated and
Slug.
customized the programs, renaming
Bad
the
thing
system
if I've not
Hollow
really heard of
Bastion
any of
OS.
those.
He used the system for town maintenance and to advance his private research. My name is Tron. I'm a security program, but now I'm under arrest.
I mean, I guess Final Fantasy has
Same as you.
Did you guys get any of that?
Gorge, you know, maybe we should just introduce
I don't think I've
ourselves.
played a game that had more than, like,
I'm
5
Sora.
entities. If that
And
makes sense.
I'm Donald.
Nice to meet you, Tron. Well, I'm
So that would
Goofy.
be definitely a good one. I would
With that
definitely want to look
configuration,
into.
you must be users.
Because that's a long,
Users?
like a long span of games that I would really be interested in trying out.
You'd better get out of here quickly. Who knows what the MCP will do to you?
MCP?
The Master Control Program.
Started in '94 and released a game every year. Wow.
It controls the whole system.
That's crazy.
If you idle here, you will be derezzed.
He was.
So, how do we get out of here?
This terminal could have gotten you back to the user world. But the MCP cut the power 50 microcycles ago. If we could bring the energy core in the canyon online, we could power it back up.
Yo, why do I look like Tron right now with my arms crossed?
The problem is,
I don't think I want to be
this
Tron.
cell.
No, never mind.
We're not going anywhere unless we unlock the energy fields.
That looks like a keyhole. Why is this through 98 and 2003, I think.
Master
Just
Control,
all Star
why
games.
not just derez Tron?
Oh,
I still haven't located the password to the data space.
What about a logic?
Like I said, it's definitely something I'll check it
All
out.
your
I'll look
processing
into it.
power.
Because definitely it sounds very
Out of the
interesting,
question.
especially with that many
The
games.
current
It'd be something I
environment
definitely would
hampers the
look into.
processing power
just try
needed for such an analysis. You're dismissed, Sark. Stop any remaining anomalies in the system, or else. End of line.
Acknowledged.
This is another one of those most like hated worlds from most people. It's between this one and Atlantica. I like Atlantica. And we got Tron. Woo!
Okay.
I just want to go to my favorite world. That's all I wanted. Going up. First blood.
This is the energy core.
Yes, or code started together 94, 98, 2000. It's also on PS2. See, I had PS2 too. That's what's weird. It's like the ones that you're saying, like that's weird. Because like owning a PS2 now being my main system, really. I mean, I had Xbox 360 and PS2 in my early days. I did have an N64, but I only had like 2 games for it back in the day. My PS2 was my main console back when I was younger, you know, in the 90s. So find the real parts. I knew it was close to the right area, but didn't think I was that close. The force is strong with this one. Because they try to have their own console. Okay. Oh, Neo Geo. Oh, wow. Then, yeah, then that would be why I probably hadn't heard of them. Neo Geo is a rarer console. It's like all those Sega, not like obviously the true Sega, but like the off Sega brands that kind of came out. And like Virtual Boy and all that, like the rarer heard of systems are, that's why I probably hadn't heard of them. Alright, so now we gotta do more story stuff. We just tell this guy yes. We don't care. back to where we were. Heal up and save because we're in a new place. Oh, save. Computer plays. I can only make one selection. They were considered a knock of Street Fighter. It was released around the same time, though they were near the first game with 3-on-3 team. Oh wow! See, and I like. Obviously, I heard of Street Fighter, so that's what makes me. It's what's interesting is I've heard of that one.
So, what did you want us to do?
So what we'll probably do is right after we get out of
Find
here,
my
we'll
user.
save. We'll
He'll give you the password to access the
and might go
DTD.
live again here later on, just because.
So,
I think my wife should be home
DTD
any
is the
minute
name
now,
my user
and then
gave
that
to the
way we
data
can kinda
space.
do another
Copies of
stream
all
house
the
more
original
fun.
system
Unless they
programs
wanna join
are
me
stored
whenever they
there,
walk in the door.
along with anything that's sensitive
Be any
or
minute
restricted.
now, so.
Is there stuff about the Heartless or Organization 13?
Of course not.
Most likely.
Type in things,
A
Tron.
number of my functions were appropriated when I last took on the MCP. That's why I need the password.
Passwords.
If I can get inside the DTD, I can access my original backup program and restore all my functions.
I do
Then I'll be
daily
able to put
content,
this
whether it be
system back
recorded
the
or
way
live,
it
so
was
I'm
before
always
the
here. You're always
MCP got
welcome to
control
comment or
and
whatever,
changed
you know,
everything.
hit us up
The
on
way it was
Twitter
supposed to
at
be.
Modern Gamer.
A free system for you,
We're always
the users.
available to talk to, so.
Gee, Tron, ain't the MCP one of those programs too? Do you know who
We're
it
always
was who
down
made
to
it?
talk to anybody,
Actually.
good or bad. We always love getting feedback.
I don't know.
And meeting new people.
Okay, we'll just have to find your user and ask him. What's his name?
You mean you don't know? My user is the user of this system. Ansem the Wise.
Oh, there
Ansem?
Hi, guys.
The MCP's onto us. I'll keep this terminal up and running. You better exit the system now.
Sure, but Tron, Ansem is...
What looks for the password?
Okay, you're good to go. Hurry.
Oh, Benson was the first one out.
Freedom,
I can stretch.
Yeah, especially those two.
Right? Huh? With the magnets up.
Yeah, all the magnets are.
Oh, I guess your mom did that. I didn't do it.
Does your car have gas?
Should.
Okay. Will you get the key box on my car?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go get key Larry Catwood.
Oh, gotcha. My key should be on the hook. Let me go ahead and save and then
You can come with me if you want.
yeah, I'm gonna save and then I'll finish it out. Just try to get out this stupid cutscene.
Is there a reason you stand up and play?
Yes. You want to see the legit reason why I stand up and play? Got it. Video at its finest. Sounds way back here.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's not terrible.
Okay. I was just wondering.
That's why I stand and play.
I was just wondering. We saw you. Well, we saw you standing up, and we're like, "What are you doing?" Yeah.
Having fun. Well, that's Joe hanging out. Oh yeah, give you a tour of the house. Stay tuned tomorrow for the tour of the house too. I'll be on the channel. Oh my god, there's so much cutscenes. Password.
No.
Oh my god, there are so many cutscenes.
Living room.
Excuse me?
there's the thing behind the giant picture. Just the camera now. This woman just punches walls. She could have punched the wall. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, is there a save point? I need a save point. I don't want to examine the wall. I need a save point.
Yeah.
Saving now. Yeah, that's one of the newer worlds. The world inside of the world is Tron. Yeah. Alright, this seems like a good point to wrap it up. We've been going about 45 minutes, which I know is a little short, but you know, it's still good. But maybe we'll do something else later on. But if not, thank you so much for hanging out. Definitely you for Last Joe and whoever else was here. But yeah, we'll see you all in the next stream. And yeah, that's all.
I've been doing this forever.
Oh, I do it every time. I do the caca always.